Here we are. We got John Siegel and Skip DeSaulnier. Welcome, John. Thank you. Sheet A, we've got, what is the rink? Is it Newman Rink? It is Newman Rink.
Yeah, I think it's the Newman Rink.
Ladies, Newman,
Yeah.
Donna, Deb, Kate, Michelle, against a Fairbanks team comprised of mostly
Fairbanks,
yeah, Barb Harmon over there in a stunning Elvis, all leather. Think 68 comeback special. She looks great. Cade Loving, one of the taller members of our organization. Travis somebody, who is wearing a sweater underneath his Elvis costume. And then Jeff Spalletta, who has just been a top-notch bonspieler this weekend. Barb Harmon delivers the first stone for Spalletta Rink. Meanwhile, on Sheet B, we have Jeremiah's Rink, which is a family rink. Jason, Cassie, Noah, and Dylan. Noah is out. Looks like we got a Shomer in for Noah. And they're going up against Torgay, Brad Gulkas, Matt Helm, and my good friend Jorge, George. Torgay, my team whooped up on them in the first game, and they're still playing, and I'm not. So go figure. That's how it goes. That's Bond's feeling. Yeah, I'd rather be sitting on this side of the glass right now than very happy to be that. So do we have any listeners?
I don't know. Hey guys, do we have any listeners? All right, and it's ourselves. All right, so this is all Oh, we got another one lined up. Okay.
Earlier, Levi Hahn checked in and told us he was listening, and I haven't heard from anybody. Let us know who's here now.
So on Sheet B, looks like Jeremiah's has got a rock in the house. And it looks like the Newman team is trying to put one in behind this Harmon guard.
We got a text coming in. Sarah Smith checking in, wants to know the scores. I don't know why she's still awake. She needs to get her sleep.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, Barb Harmon delivering on Sheet A. She's going to try to draw in behind a couple of guards here.
Where do you spit out on base? Right here on.
Meanwhile, on Sheet B,
And you just go up.
Gannon Schomer set to deliver for Jeremiah's Rink. And Barb just hogged it. She's all shook up.
Good one. There's a strange line on Sheet B. Looks like they're trying to promote their rock that's right at the hog line.
Oh, Gannon down. Hard fall by Gannon Schomer, but he's bounced right back up.
So he looks like he was just trying to split his guard out of the way.
Yeah, he caught an edge, but no harm done. 17, 16 years old. He's still got about 3,000 falls left in him before it really matters. Kate Duber. Just through
very nice top of the 4-foot rock.
Biting into the 4-foot, but it is exposed.
George did the same thing on Sheet B. Top of the 4-foot and a little bit exposed. It's buried a little better on Sheet B.
He's a little bit more buried.
the Jeremiahs are trying to nudge that red one out, but it flashed by.
Gannon just whipped it right on by. Probably still smarting from that hard fall.
All right.
Meanwhile, over on sheet A,
I think both sheets are going to try to guard up the rocks here.
both are guarding now. Both opposing teams missed. Michelle Peel up trying to set a guard.
Keeping guard on sheet B.
I've been trying to kind of lay out the attire for both teams. Over on sheet A, the Newman rink is wearing white t-shirts with
The ladies' team looks like they're the queens.
They look like the queens. They look like a deck of cards, the queens. Meanwhile, the men's team against which they are playing, mixed team against which they are playing, including Barb Harmon, are mostly Elvises. Although Cade Loving has apparently chosen not to wear a costume.
He's wearing his standard curling attire. Yeah.
Tall guy, just a tall guy. Over on sheet B, the Jeremiahs are not dressed up. They started the weekend dressed up. And you got a real hodgepodge of costumes on Torgay's team, including hockey attire, dinner wear, some really ugly pants by Matt. Adam Golkus, who is a very stylish gentleman and actually takes very good care of his facial hair on a daily basis, is wearing a lovely, what would you call that, teal dinner jacket?
Teal or turquoise?
Turquoise, perhaps, yeah. Black tie, of course.
On sheet A, that looks like the Harmon team just nudged the Newman rock just a little bit closer to the button. Looks like Deb's going to try to guard that again.
Barb Harmon is deep into her bond spiel at this point. She's committed, has been for a long time. I'm told that she just did her 25th straight, 21st straight international bond spiel in Fairbanks, which is a stunning record. I don't know how you could do that 21 straight years in a row, because I have to take a year off every year. I do a year and then I take a year off because I can't do it again.
So on sheet B, the Jeremiahs open up the front. Looks like Robertson's going to try to guard that up again.
They've formed almost a perfect circle with the stones, haven't they? So red sits one on sheet B.
Yeah, nice guard. The Newman team come up short on their guard, so it's still fairly well protected. Oh, looks like Harmon are trying to come in the back door. That's an interesting approach. I think I might have opened up the front there.
I think she doesn't feel good about Cade's takeout.
Yeah, possibly. And I don't remember who's hammer.
I don't either. It appears to be red. No, it appears to be yellow. And it looks like it's going to be a bit short and narrow. So that doesn't work. She had available to her a takeout by hitting her own stone at an angle. That's on sheet A. Sheet B, now we have the very well-dressed Adam Golkus. Teal or turquoise dinner jacket, black tie.
Buttoned up.
Yeah, which I find that amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Know your limits, I always say.
Looks like a pretty good looking shot here.
He's looking to promote. That's not going to do it. But that buries red even further.
Nice guard by Donna Newman on the sheet A.
So yellow is protected. Mostly. There is still a bit of a...
The way they're playing, yellow must be stealing.
Cade Loving, who has worked on his delivery this year to deal with the troubling foot injury.
Oh, it looks like he's coming up light too.
Yeah, he is coming up way light. So yellow is poised to steal here. They're going to set up another guard, or are they going to try to come in here and get another point?
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to come around.
So Deb's going to have Donna come around.
Now, this is not a bad idea with respect to Donna just threw a guard, so she's got some sense of the weight, right? So she might have a little better sense of how to get it into the house. That's a lot of ice for first in.
And it's quite slow out there, we have to assume. She's going to have to throw some mustard on that. And she does come out of the hack with vigor. This would normally be heavy, but it's slowing down already. Can it get around? Can it get around the guards?
Oh, it looks like it's slowing
down.
But they gotta really sweep this. Sweep it hard.
Yeah, not gonna make it.
All right. Well,
But it's well guarded now. They've taken away any kind of a draw to the forefoot, I think.
yeah, they sure have.
So that's sheet A. Sheet B, Torgay is going to have to take his shots. The very well dressed Adam Gulkis lines the broom up. That's the opposite of ice that I was doing. Flota.
Sheet B looks like Torgay's dropping a little bit of a hammer onto this yellow rock
This
here.
is nice.
Oh no!
This is a nice tick. Oh, too much. Too much.
I thought he was coming after that yellow rock.
I thought he was trying. He probably was, but he would have been wide.
Yeah.
Ticked off his own guard. This is trouble now, because it leaves a similar shot for yellow. They just need to get a little bit more of the forefoot, and they can.
Yeah, they can draw in to get a full piece of the forefoot for a shot.
Meanwhile, Jeff Spalletta on sheet A delivering his first stone, wearing a lovely, I don't know what, is that a fuchsia? What would you call
Definitely fuchsia.
that? Fuchsia, low cut, Elvis inspired blouse.
He needs to drop it down a little bit. Oh, here comes the sweep. Oh, little light, little light.
Looking a little
It's
light.
way light, boys and girls. It's a hogger. Up.
Giving up on it. Oh, and they're going to push this out a little bit more. Oh, even better protecting.
So Barb
Get
Harmon,
a little bit more of that mic. No, you get more of the mic. Skip, you need
Oh,
more.
I see. Okay, that's good.
Just lean in a little bit more. We want the actual knowledge. You got fucking Seal over here in his goddamn blue suede suit. You got me
have
drunk
you been
as...
listening at all?
Oh, I've been all the time, baby. Skip's the most knowledgeable color commentator of all time.
Not
in
a
this,
chance.
oh, in this club, for sure. Skip's number
That
one.
was Mike Doyle joining us. Glad he could
And
join
I'm
us.
back, baby, and I'm back. What do you want?
Torgay's lining up for his second shot on sheet B, and he is, I guess you would say, bedazzled in color.
Yes, of course.
Those pantaloons.
Yes, of course.
His standard Australian leather cowboy
No.
hat.
Crocodile Dundee.
Oh,
Watch,
there you go.
watch the flow as it comes down. Oh, that's a heavy. Here it comes. Little wobble.
Little while
Crocodile
out.
Dundee.
He's going to try to draw in and take off that yellow and sit for two.
Good looking shot so far.
So far, so good.
They're sweeping it though.
George is quite a good sweeper, I didn't realize. too much. Nope.
Nope, not bad. Not bad there. Oh, what a shot by Torti.
They're sitting 3.
Crocodile Dundee. Crocodile Dundee.
And that appears to, on the hammer, be 3 for Red and Torgay.
There's 2.
Looks like 3. Could be 3.
Yeah, I think there's
2.
Michelle Peel grabbing a mint. A lot of yelling, you got to keep the saliva flowing. She's one of the louder yellers in the club. So obviously, got to keep that saliva flowing.
I've seen her yell loud enough to stop a stone in its tracks.
We've replaced all the glass in this club this year. Well, Deb looks happy. Yellow continues to sit 1, Jeff Spalletta, the last chance. Final stone on sheet A for N1. He doesn't have much to work with here. He simply needs not to raise yellow in for 2. But that appears to be what he's trying to do. Let it go.
Looking a little light.
Look at Elvis.
Love that hair bounce.
It's gonna be 1 yellow. Oh, they still got a stone. I forgot they've got. See, we thought they did not have hammer. They do indeed.
They do.
Elvis is giving it all he can. His cape is, I guess his onesie / cape is a little off shoulder at this point.
Rumors are it's going to get even more off shoulder later in the game.
Not sure why he's wearing a sweater underneath his onesie, but indeed he is.
Sweater looks awfully natural.
Look at this. There's a build-up on the wall here on the left. Newman versus Harmon rink. How are you going to draw into that? What are you going to do there, Skip? What do you think you want to do?
Newman versus Harmon?
Yeah, I'm betting on the Newman rink. How about you?
I'm betting on the Newman rink too, but right now, what are you going to do if you're...
I
Skip?
see what you're saying. Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to set you up here.
No, yeah, I mean,
You play this one safe.
I think you played this one pretty safe. I mean, if they were down in points or something like that, you'd raise that yellow onto the red.
That's the only thing there is.
Side.
That's the only shot. She's coming out wide. She's
just getting a feeler shot.
She's hoping it clips on a piece of fleece or maybe one of those little
big play,
little bit of sequin from someone's outfit, maybe.
Oh, hog line.
That's a tough shot up there.
Donna runs out to help sweep, but then at the last minute calls herself off.
All right, so Newman's got 1 on that sheet A. Not a bad strategy for the first end. I mean, that's Ice's little frosty
Feeling
on
the
the
ice.
first end.
That's right.
So they'll take the 1?
Yeah.
Over there, dude?
They'll take the 1.
Okay. Well, what about the right side over there?
Meanwhile,
They took the 3?
Meanwhile on GB, Target just grabbed 3
Yeah. Looks like he
With the-
successfully
with-
put up a couple of guards.
with authority.
Yeah.
So Jeremiah's out of the gate they're on their heels, and this is a takeout team, not known for
They're
their draws.
really good for their takeouts. Really good for their takeouts.
So Torgay might be a dark horse here in the C bracket. Kate Duber is lining up for her first shot for Newman Rink.
Oh, hog line time. Put your name in the bucket. Put your name in the bucket. Cassie's got to put her name. Cassie, put your name in the bucket. Oh no, she got it in.
Oh, yeah, no.
Sorry, Cassie. Mama Cassie, you're in, baby.
Barb Harmon looking like she can't find a piece of equipment. She's looking around. She's like, where in the hell is that stabilizer? Kate, could you give us that stabilizer? Not gonna give her
There
the
we go. Barb's gonna take this out and then roll.
And then Kate, at the last moment, realizes kindly, rather than sliding it, delivers it by hand. And George just made a really nice draw behind the guards
Right up to the button.
for Torgay.
Really impressive
So
shot.
Torgay putting the pressure on early.
No kidding.
Jeremiah Strink wondering if this is going to be a draw game or if they can go to their takeout thing here early.
I think think Harmon's going out to the outer wing there on sheet A. Shoot that in because they need to get it into the house.
For me, this is a bit of a toss-up on sheet A between Spalletta and Newman because, well, I guess it's Harmon and Newman because Spalletta and Harmon are the kind of players that if they get a few in them, you know, they can dial it in. You know, they almost curl better when they're having a few cocktails. Yeah. I'm just getting a gander at Travis's Elvis on the stage left. I guess that would be stage right. He looks to be an absolutely haggard version of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley.
Yeah, so he's just delivering the impression over time, right?
Yeah. He looks like a bloated and very amphetamine-driven
he started out
Elvis Presley.
young and active, and now he's.
It's the mid-1970s, and it's Elvis Presley, and you're constipated. Yeah, it's that Elvis. And again, Jorge George coming in. He's found the line. Torgay realizes he's found the line, and he's drawing in for yet another well-hidden draw. So
throws right onto his
George is on early. Now, if it were later in the match, that would probably deserve a bit of a tap on the window. Red sits 2 on sheet B.
So now it looks like they're going to have to, sheet A, they're going to have to put that guard back up there. Elvis just popped that guard out. We're still working on the free guard zone rules.
No, I have a question for you, Skip. When you're in the hack and you're cleaning your stone, are you a clean it with your broom guy or clean it with your hand guy or what?
So because I wear a Asham glove,
Asham.
right? You know, I clean it with the fabric side of the glove, right? You know, and you can really tell whether or not there's anything picking up on the glove, right? So I do a couple of quick circles, and I've just moved away from cleaning the brush because I'm not finding it's very effective. Right. So I've just gone straight to the glove now.
I see. Well, Michelle Pill is going old school. She's heavy with the broom on the bottom of the stone. To me, if that's what works for you, that's fine. I like the tactile feel, you know, skin on stone.
Right. I worry about oils and waxes from your hands.
Do you?
Onto the stone.
Do you actually worry about that?
That's
a thing?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a thing or not.
Well, now I'm going to worry about it. Thanks.
Right.
Just to finish it off and make sure I get all those oils on.
So, Tim Pernage with a dual approach.
Yeah, so I don't think it's a concern about the oils being on the rock, but I'm concerned that that's going to pick up more debris onto the rock.
I see. Okay. Well, that's going to cause me to think about that. The well-dressed Adam Golkis. Delivering a stone from the right-hand side now, opposite what George was delivering on. And he looks to be heavy. It is slowing down. That may stick around past the tee line. It is slowing down. Careful now. They've set up for a double. So Jeremias, a takeout rink, is looking at a double.
Boy, that side of the rink is hard on sheet B. You know, it runs straight and you're expecting a little bit of curl, but it doesn't.
Very unsteady Elvis Presley out of the hack on sheet A.
Oh, and he's about to go down. No,
he's got it. He seems to have gathered himself just at the last. He feels his temperature rising. He's all shook up. Takeout team here. Oh, and they opted for the
center one right out.
Nosed it. Now they're sitting exposed on the center. And they are not sitting there in the 2 spot.
That's right. Oh, this is a bit dangerous on sheet B. Torgay is calling for that takeout of that rock. When they've got both of his rocks are behind it. This is risky on sheet B.
Very well dressed Brad Gulkas needs to be spot on here.
Adam.
Steady delivery. What did I say, Brad?
Yeah. Not a bad line on this shot on sheet B. They stopped sweeping.
Looks like a double to me. Wasn't the best shot.
They got a bit lucky there.
Somehow Red is still sitting 2. But not for long.
No, that's for sure. Yeah, Jeremiah's are not going to let that fly. So they're now positioned even better to do the double.
That's right. Jason Jeremiah for his first shot. For Rondi champion. Had quite a year.
Yeah, they've been traveling as well. They played Spiel down in Phoenix, Arizona.
How'd they do down there?
I think they did. They had a reasonable showing. They had a really good time.
Meanwhile, on sheet A, a still shaky Elvis.
Oh,
Very shaky. Almost down. Almost down. This looks to be a draw or something.
All right, Jeremiah's and sheet B trying to hit and get a double on that Robertson rock.
I now have a much better sense of Team Harmon after a few stones.
So the Robertson rock is still sitting shot on sheet B. You know, it's sort of trapped in between all the rest of it, but they're stealing anyway, so they're probably just going to protect at this point.
Skip, would you say it's fair to say that Team Harmon is 3/4 drunk? We have one sober individual on Team Harmon currently. Is that fair? Is that a fair assessment?
I think that's reasonable.
So this would be a truly dark horse moment for Elvis, the Elvis Harmon team. And Donna Newman just put up a real nice center guard.
Another guard.
So they have virtually consolidated their.
Yeah, they're ignoring that other Harmon rock out on the edge of the 12-foot.
Yellow sitting 1, and it's guarded by 3 yellows and a red. So it's not going anywhere.
Does anybody want to throw anything? Somebody want to throw Mike? Anybody?
I'm guessing, on sheet B, I'm guessing that Torgay with the Robertson rink is just going to put a guard in here.
Oh, and just unexpectedly, Jeff breaks into a sprint as Cade leaves the hack. All they got here is a draw. I mean, that's it. They need to draw.
Are they ending up with maybe a little hit and roll?
That's all they better hope so.
Yeah, they
Otherwise,
need a little more weight though.
They may yet be sitting. They are. They got a bit of the
okay. Well,
piece of the back 4, and
they got shot rock, but they're wide open.
Here comes Newman, who hasn't. It's been an up and down day for Newman on takeouts, but I think she feels confident right now.
Oh yeah.
She has to. She's gonna hit something here.
Yeah, I think this is not a very high pressure shot for Donna Newman. Nice clean release.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Gotta let it curl a little bit.
No, it's right on.
Gotta let it curl. Let it curl.
Let it curl. Oh, there he goes. There he goes to the last. So she gets enough of it. It's out. Peels out of the way. So yellow sitting 1. Spaletta and Harmon discussing the next shot. Spaletta makes his way down to sweep for Cade, who really doesn't care if he waits for his sweepers. he's ready to go.
Jeremiah's team on sheet B need to move some stuff around here a little bit if they want to get a shot at getting some points here.
They've got a cluster going. And I can't tell who's scoring. It's pretty tight, red or yellow. I think Cade may have flashed one. What do you think? It's pretty hot to me. Cade on sheet A has flashed one for Harmon. No, it's stuck around. It's a biter on the back 12. Depends on.
So interesting line call on sheet A, right? Looks if they're going to throw another guard in, I would have thought they'd thrown it a little wider.
Deb coming in to take her first shot.
Doesn't that look like a little narrow room for what she's probably going to call? Unless she's trying to remove the red. She might be removing.
I think she's trying to remove the red.
Yeah, that might very well be.
She thinks that this other team is a little unsteady on their feet. It's a calculated move on her part. Sheet B, Jason Jeremiah is coming down to take his shot. It's a toss-up as to whether you red or yellow are sitting.
Yep, Deb looks like she's got a board weight shot. Needs to curl quite a bit.
I think she's trying to take. She's trying to take off that outside red.
Oh, and looking, it's coming around.
I think, was she trying to freeze, do you think? Freeze for two to be in the 2 spot?
Yeah, that might have been the thought. That might easily have been a freeze. So she actually did pretty good with that. It leaves them with a hit and roll, though.
The king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, in this case portrayed by Travis, has just got a fantastic hair flip. Is indifferent to everything around him. He's there.
He's there, yeah. He's in position.
He's there.
Yeah,
he's ready to go.
Yeah.
He gives a kind of a smirk.
He's got some serious instincts around curling because he's right in the right position at the right time.
He knows who's got the stone.
He's wrapped up. We still don't quite know who scored on that. Right?
Feels his temperature rising here. Spaletta delivers.
Light is still in the intern. Oh, this is not looking like it's going to do what he wanted it to do. Not what they wanted. All right.
So Deb with a chance to pour it on here.
Yeah. So there's another decision, right? Does she throw a guard up, or does she count on the fact that maybe
all she needs is a biter in the 8 right in the center of that. Can't do any harm. I don't think. Well, you might have to worry about the double.
So she with the broom she's calling, she could easily come and sort of sit on the center line, right, even in the 4-foot. As long as she doesn't go deep. Oh, Donna's indicating. She's just indicating just right at the edge of 4 as a guard. Yeah, she's got plenty of weight. All she's looking for is a nice guard, nice tight guard.
Looks like she's got it. It's not as tight as she might have wanted it to be, but it's guard.
All right, so she left the hit and roll open.
That's a tight hit and roll, though.
It sure is.
I think that's what they're going to call. No. Yeah. That is what they're going to call.
So with that kind of line,
Gloves. Jeff Spalletta coming up, looking for a hit and roll. Carrot Morrison's joining us, stepping in for Skip.
Did you say Carrot Morrison from Skagway?
Carrot Morrison
Yeah.
from Skagway, Arkansas.
I don't know. It's a bold shot, but he's looking wide and heavy. He looks
wide
maybe
and
a little
heavy.
bit excited.
It's going to make contact. Oh, that's a noser, so it's going to be yellow.
Steal of one. Looks like a steal of one. Better than a steal of two.
All right, I'm going to take this opportunity to take a little break, get some more water.
Oh, that's unexpected.
Someone's got to drink.
Well, they've left unexpectedly Kate Morrison from Arkansas in charge of the microphone. Sheet A, things are calming down. Jeff Spalletta appears to be I don't know, playing with a string like a kitty cat. Distracted with a piece of string. Not sure what's going on with Jeff Spalletta. Anyway, sheet B. Not a lot of excitement happening. Everybody's getting ready to curl. Kate on sheet A, released. Yellowstone, looking like a beautiful guard. The sweepers are hitting it heavy and hard. Oh dear. Sweep hard, ladies, sweep hard. Looks like a hog rock. Let's hope Kate puts her name in the hog bucket. Looks like there's some prizes there. It's too bad. But that's curling. Black leather Elvis Barbara Harmon on sheet A, coming in for her first rock of the end. Looking a little bit hot. It's kind of what Barb does. Hot. Oh wait. It's slowing. It's a nice guard. Curling happened. Tim, do you have anything to say about the situation out there? Okay. Good, because neither do I. We had some guards. We had a guard that slipped a little deep. A little bit deep into the 12-foot. Barb Harmon. Welcome back, John Siegel. Oh, whoop. Hey, you didn't miss much.
I don't think I missed anything.
Well, you missed at least 2 rocks on each sheet, but not exactly exciting. So now we have yellow rock guarding red rock, sheet A.
Sitting in the 12.
Razorback potential. Sheet B. Split house situation in the top 8 foot.
I can't see what Barb Harmon is doing on sheet A. Are they going to split the house, or are they kind of?
I missed the call. I think it looks like it might be a split house situation based on the handle of her. Yeah, looks like a split house. Sweepers doing nothing.
Dan and Schomer lining up for a takeout on sheet B.
Vigorous sweeping on sheet A. Harmon's rock. Doesn't, whoa.
It's going to make it.
It's going to make it. Not sure why Spalletta called him off. Oh.
I'm not sure Spalletta did call him off.
Excellent takeout. Sheet B.
That is a stunning blouse that Spalletta is wearing, by the way.
Generously loaned by John from Anchorage.
John, which John? McCleary. McCleary owns that shirt.
That's true. I wore it. Travis Elvis wore it, and now Spalletta Elvis is wearing it.
Meanwhile, at GP, Jorge has been he's got a takeout peel. Oh, very nice, very nice. He got what he wanted, and he draws to the button. He didn't quite take yellow out, but red sits too. Puts the pressure on Jeremias to hit the takeout. They're looking at something else here.
Right, looks like the Newman ring are trying to knock the Harmon rock out of play here. Oh no, there's not a sweep, so line must be pretty good. All right, nice shot.
Pick and roll. Jason lining it up on sheet B for his takeout. Redstone. It's a little tight. Dylan slipped a little out of the gate. That's not going to get it. Oh, they're going to plan B. Oh,
Plan C now.
That must have picked up on something. Oh, and that was nothing but trouble. I don't know. So Torgay, who has firm control of this match at the moment, calls for a guard from the very well-dressed Adam Golkus.
Do you know I do. Brad Golkus?
Yeah,
I get it.
and Elvis on sheet A is, I don't know how he's seeing the curling. His hair is just flopped right over his eyes.
On the left or the right side? Which side are we going for? Heavy sweep on the right. Heavy sweep on the right.
They're trying to hold line here. Torgay needs a guard. That's not going to do it. Well, he might get a roll. He might get a roll for a guard. That's an interesting shot. No. Left the middle open. So there's a double opportunity in place there for Jeremias, the takeout team.
Are you guys being serious with the concert right now?
We are.
Okay, I'll get out of it. They're being so serious. I gotta get out of here. They're being very
Shell Peel lined up. What's her shot here? Is she guarding? She bumping back.
So I think she's bumping back. That's what I would do.
That's what I would do too. But I've got at least two Elvises in my field of vision
It
here.
looks like she's got plenty of weight here.
This looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks really good. Great. Oh, that's really good. Keep on it. Very nice looking shot. Very nice looking shot.
That's a beauty. Yellow sits too.
Looks like the Queens are having fun. Here comes Jason again.
The double is there. Barbara Harmon with the old school hand signals. which I never did figure. I never did figure out what her answer was. Well, Barb gives hand signals that indicate weight and line.
It just happens to be what the rest of the world uses, but.
All right,
yeah,
that's correct.
Yeah.
It's just that we don't use them anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
No one bothered to explain them to us, I guess. And Travis coming for a double takeout. I don't know if he's got the line.
Might be a little light as well.
It's a bit narrow and light. But the Rays may be there for one. They are sitting in the 2 position now.
Yeah. 2-4. They're there.
Burnin' Love, my favorite Elvis song, is playing on the sound system at the moment.
Somebody trying to distract the teams on the rink by playing some.
Can you get that Burnin' Love turned up?
Turn it up.
Get that volume turned up a bit.
You watch. The music's going to go out on the sheet, and all the Elvis is going to break out.
No, that's the inside music.
No, well, you never know, right?
That's what they need. The Elvis team needs some Elvis music. Is what
Exactly.
Oh, it is on the ice.
Yes. Yeah, no, see, look, the Elvis is
So we-
breaking out.
We had near unanimous, and I say near unanimous support for turning the radio down, but Gannon Schomer wants it up. Fan of roots rock. Come down.
Okay, they got it right. They signaled the A-OK.
Oh. It was on my player.
Is that on the player? Seal.
I guess it's not on the player. Why don't we get it on the player and get it off the ice? 'Cause you know nobody wants it out there except for Jeremiah.
Hey, Doyle, cut
Doyle, cut it to beads.
it. Yeah, cut it right off the ice.
It's we're getting mixed signals from Spalletta he's got a real low center of gravity as he lines up this next shot.
Oh, I never noticed.
Dylan's looking at a raise here. Is he trying to get through that gap, or is he looking at a raise? Can't be a gap there. He's looking at a raise and he missed.
That side also runs a little straight against the wall.
So red sitting 2, it looks like over there. Torgay.
Sheet A.
Torgay's looking to draw.
Oh, not a bad shot. Good attempt by Jeff Spalletta. Yeah, not bad.
What's the situation there after Spalletta shot in this though? Torgay looking at a draw here rather than a. Well, he does have the hammer. Oh, that looks narrow.
Narrow end line.
Got some pretty vigorous sweeping going on though. Nope, it's not going to do it. I thought I lost the handle right away.
Sheet A. Sheet A is accidentally promoted the Harmon walk into the 4-foot. No, they got a little bit too much Elvis going on
So
here.
now Harmon sits 1, and that changes everything in this one. Spiletta tapping his broom all over the place.
Yeah.
As a commentator, that's difficult. We don't know what he wants there. Put it here, put it there, put it here, put it there. All right, he comes
Oh,
in.
he looks like he's just protecting. He's got the hammer. He's got to do better than that. Maybe he's just positioning.
I think he's thinking ahead to his second shot.
Yeah.
That happens in a bonspiel. It's hard to keep track of who's got what. Spiletta asking for a bit more room, even though he's not the shooter.
Oh yeah. The whole bonspiel's Spiletta. No, this is the last third.
Spiletta directing everything from the sweeping position here. Meanwhile, Dylan trying to draw. He's got the weight, but does he have the weight? I don't think he does. Maybe he does. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Too much, too much. You got it, Dylan grabbed one. From sheet B. Torge's got to make a shot.
All he's got to do is follow it down. Be able to follow it down, just nudge that back for three.
He just needs a little bit more of the forefoot, so it's not actually a very difficult shot. And Gannon Schomer asking for music. He wants music on the ice. The youngsters very disappointed in the elders of the club, and I don't blame them.
All right, sheet B, they're even hard trying to get that rock there. Looks like it's a little light. He's got to get it all the way deep enough to push that yellow one back. As the hammerstone, Torgate's come up short.
So yellow takes one, steals one in the third. But Torgate looked to have control of the match. Not so sure anymore. Gotta watch out for this Jeremiah screen.
Totally agree with that. All right. On sheet A, it looks like Deb's trying to pop that the shot stone out of the back of the forefoot. It's a tough shot because it's the guards, the high guards up there, are going to restrict the amount of curl that she's able to use. So
It's a fairly narrow court.
yeah, she's going to have to throw some weight at this one.
She's coming in turn or out turn here?
She's coming with the intern.
It's coming
You can
with
see
the
on the
intern.
screen
Oh,
up
yeah.
there, right, where the broom is.
She looks narrow.
Sweep that the whole way.
She looks narrow to me.
Oh, look at her curl. It's curling really hard.
She's got to be careful here. There's a raise opportunity for her. Okay.
Yeah, that was a very difficult shot. So that might have been a little helpful with respect to trying to do the same thing coming with the other turn, but still very difficult shot.
Spiletta wants a guard. He's going to take his one. He seems content to take one here.
Yeah.
Cade Loving, probably not welcome in the house, is just barged in offering support. He's seen enough
That's
of
so
this.
unusual for Cade.
Just barges into the house. But it is his shot.
No, I think it's Spiletta's shot now. Right? Deb's already thrown.
Oh, you're right.
Right?
So Jeremiah on sheet B, Cassie. Simple takeout. She might be narrow. No, she's fine. She's fine. She's got it all right. Jeff, meanwhile, appears to have his curl. It's not curling yet. Just a curl.
Oh, I think it'll finish all right.
Well, that's not the
Yeah,
worst thing.
I think that's what he was looking for.
That's not the worst thing. I don't think that's going to hurt them at all.
The question is going to be is that what does Deb want to try to do here?
At the double.
There's a couple of different double options here.
But the main thing is to hit that stone in the 8-foot. We'll remind our listeners, if there are any, that the winners of these games don't get to stop, basically. These folks are going to be curling all night long if they win. A little Tom Jones going on in the background.
I'm sure Mr. Doyle practices that one in the shower.
I'm sure. Saw Tom Jones a few years ago in concert.
Oh, yeah?
Quite a showman, 70-some years of age. Still got a wonderful voice.
So Deb's calling a wide berth, so it looks like she's just trying to draw in to the 4-foot side. That's just a tough shot. They're going to have to sweep that hard.
Nice shot there. They're going to be concerned about a raise now, too.
Yeah. Super's already given up on it.
So they're going to try to limit the damage here.
Not a bad choice.
Mr. Spoletta's looking at a promotion. There's also the possibility of grabbing a little bit of the outside 4-foot, but he doesn't seem interested in that. Looking at a promotion for a 3. You know, it's only red 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Red's only sitting 1. I thought they were sitting 2. So not feeling good about his draw weight and being able to capture the 4-foot, he's looking at the promotion. And this line has been difficult for everybody so far. This would change the game right here. Weight's good. He might have that 4-foot he didn't know about.
It's a good looking shot. Really good looking shot. Oh, it's looking heavy.
Too much. Got it where he wanted it, but hit it
Hit
too
the
hard.
right line, but a little heavy.
1 red. That's all right, though. That's got to be a confidence booster, especially for the sagging spirits of Travis in the off-the-shoulder costume. Off-the-shoulder Elvis costume, with a sort of a bolero meets I don't know how to describe this look. He's not getting in anyone's way, I'll say that. He's staying out of everybody's way. Gets right to his mark every time. Well, I thought it was Ty's. Ty told me it was he forfeited. It's not Spoletta's. Oh yeah, I picked up a couple. They don't make those rhinestone onesies like they used to. And I don't see, frankly, to add a bit of commentary here, I just don't see this as a 4 a.m. team. I don't see them Unless they get a Team Elvis, Spalletta. I don't see the energy right now. They're going to need to come in and get a cup of coffee or some pharmaceuticals. I don't see any energy on their side. Meanwhile, the ladies, the queens, look just fine. They look like it's 2 to 4 in the afternoon, no big deal. Well rested, napped. Yeah, I hate to have to point those kinds of things out in my commentary. But meanwhile, on sheet B, everybody looks.
They're all looking pretty sharp.
They look pretty sharp,
Yeah, serious curlers. Oh, Jack is coming off.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. All right, Barb Harmon setting up. How long were you intending to have commentary? I can't see it going past this game. 2 people still up, or did they go to bed?
Oh, it looks for sheet A. It looks like Deb is trying to decide between splitting the house or throwing a guard. She's landing on the guard. Sheet B looks like Jason's trying to pop that red one out the back, or out the side, I should say. Pretty well guarded, but it curls pretty well that direction. Oh, they must have burned the rock. They pulled it aside right away on sheet B.
Yellow climbing back into the scene.
Like Robertson ring of sheet B is in control. They're splitting the house.
It looks like they just flashed, or near flashed.
Held on at the back of the house.
Red since wood.
Sheet A, the Harmon Redstone went just a slightly deep at the back of the 4-foot.
Deb contends to set the guard. Steal one here.
I think Deb's got the hammer here.
Does she?
Yeah.
You're right. Nonetheless, contends to set the guard. Doesn't want to risk the double takeout if she were to take out the redstone. She'll set it. That's heavy. That's a takeout weight.
It sure is.
I think she got it. Good shot from Michelle. So the yellow sits 2, but they're completely exposed for the double.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the hair is coming off. Oh, no. but now Elvis is getting serious.
I did not realize that was not his natural hair. Turns out he's a man in his 40s with a male pattern baldness.
Okay.
Otherwise, everything else I have described to this point stands.
Somebody needs to set up some flares and some warning flags to the Newman rink because it looks like all of a sudden the Elvis team is getting serious.
Yeah. That's something has sparked interest in that. This is
Yeah.
a big shot. That is a very unsteady takeout shot. Not a takeout.
He didn't realize the hair was helping him. You know?
And he is going to be lucky to get it over the hog line.
Yeah, it's way off
He is
line.
severely inebriated, I think, at this point. Not only that, but he
He's pressing the guard over.
nicked a guard in. The double's still there, but Michelle's going to be called in to set the mid to near guard, I think. Yeah, there she goes.
Sheet B looks like Torgay is trying to drop another red rock in front to cover up his shot rock. Nice guard. Fighting the top 12. Looks like Torgay, the Robertson rink is sitting 3 on sheet B.
Michelle coming in with her guard shot to try to protect that potential double. Lady sweeping hard. Second might want to overcurl. It's hanging on. It's in the house. So not quite what they called, but
Yeah, that definitely overcurled.
biter.
Definitely overcurled.
That's a tough double now.
Yeah. But it's there. Nose hit double. I mean, near nose. Oh, wait a second. They're not calling the double. They're calling the freeze onto the button. Doesn't look like there's enough ice there. They need a little more ice, I would think. No, I think they're calling the freeze. Actually, it's not. Actually, it's
Like a pretty good shot. Needs a curl. Looks like it's gonna flash. No, it does get a piece, but it's not gonna be enough. Meanwhile, on sheet B, is Red sitting 2 or 3? And the hammer.
looks a little wide. Oh, look at it coming across. This might be a really nice shot.
Drawing for multiple.
Oh, Donna threw a great shot at sheet A.
Looks like Target got a piece. That's all he needed. So they might be 4 now.
Oh, that was a draw from 4. They've really taken control of the game on sheet B. Looks like score 7-2 on sheet B for the Robertson ring. Cade is throwing some big weight on sheet A. Trying to clear some of the yellow rock. Look at that guard. Nope. they'll put it right back up there.
So commanding lead at the moment now from Torgev. He does a little tumble in the house, past the house.
Take a little seat on the bench.
Gives it the classic Pee Wee Herman, I meant to do that. Carries on as if nothing happened. And good news for the Elvis group. Elvis has re-entered the building. Travis has reinstalled his hair.
Serious shot on sheet A. Definitely going for a double takeout here.
There's a pretty good double there for the taking. It's there.
The port is just wide enough. It's going to mess with his mind just a little bit, but that's right. Oh, and he's going to, yeah, nice delivery. Clean.
Oh, it's curling though. It's curling hard. But that's his first stone. Disappointing as it is.
Yeah, he left his stone in a guard position.
He's all but taken away that shot.
Yeah. Deb's either going to try to guard that front. She might just try to pull another one in there because that existing guard is in a really good position already.
Yeah, I think if I'm her, sitting two, I just clog it up because they've shown me nothing.
I think she's hitting three. If you look at the overhead view, there's one that's slightly biting the front there.
She almost can't go wrong here.
Right, exactly.
She could just drive. She could dive in for four if she wanted to. Maybe that's what she's doing. Drawing in for four. Going for the big end, huh?
The jugular. She's got two stones left. She's got to make sure she doesn't block herself out.
She looks to be going for the jugular. That can't be light, or else it'll hog or go narrow.
No, that's a pretty soft guard.
But it's in a really nice spot.
Yeah. Oh, good sweep. Very good sweep. Just over the hog line.
Just a great position. I don't know if that's where they, certainly not where they wanted it, but that'll do.
Yeah, nice. Target really feeling really good about his position right now.
I haven't seen this much energy out of him in a very long time.
He's ready to go on.
He could play at 2. He could play at 4.
get a little bit of live music in the clubhouse here. Mike Doyle brought out his guitar, and he's putting on Cripple Creek.
I don't know what that was, It appears that Jeremiah Strink just sacrificed a sheep.
Yeah, I got
I don't
that
know
same read.
I don't know any other way to read that.
All right. There comes Jeff Spalletta with another, really heavy-duty peel shot.
That's not going to do anything.
Split off that guard that Deb just threw. All right, now this gives a chance for Deb to drop a third stone.
Somehow or another, yellow came out ahead on CB. On that.
Because we won our first 2 games. So we were like 1 game away.
All right. Deb's smiling. Looks like she's very confident in this shot.
Deb is in the zone. She looks
Yeah.
like she wants to stay awake all night long.
Exactly.
That's just how she looks.
The only unfortunate part about her nap this afternoon was the fact there's so much curling on that she watched most of the live stuff as it was going on.
Well, that's interesting.
Yes.
She's setting up another draw here.
Yeah, she's got to get that in the house.
Little light. They need
light.
to hold that broom.
Yeah, she's light. She's light on that one.
Hold that line. Hold that line. Where goes the line? That's not going to do it.
No.
So, double is there. Wide open.
No, that was it.
Oh, that was the hammer. That double is not there.
All right. So sheet A looks like we're going to score a 4-1 right now for the Newman Dizonia.
They're in control. They're in control. It's not as close as the scoreboard would indicate. They need a spark over there on the Spalletta side. Jeremiah's coming in. I don't know what this shot is.
Looks a little hot. They're coming right through.
We're coming in for a takeout to try to sit two. He's narrow. Field on a guard. The good news, if there is anything about that, is that there's a little bit of guard on their two position center. really nothing going right for Loretta at the moment. Although they did get a center guard out of that. I don't know what they were.
I don't think they wanted a center guard. Right?
Oh, that's right. They have the hammer. So nothing going right. I stand by my original statement.
Okay, so from the amount of ice Deb is calling here, it looks like the ice is probably swinging a lot right now.
Yeah, so it appears to be. We haven't seen this all day.
Yeah. Uh-oh, a little bit of wobble. Okay. A little narrow, but she's got quite a bit of weight here.
I think it's gonna slow down. It is curling a lot. So there's a raise potential, but no, not enough weight. So now we're looking at 4 and 5 feet of swing suddenly after a weekend of straight line.
GP looks like Jason Jeremiah is just trying to raise his yellow a little deeper into the ring.
Boy, I wish he would have shot like this against me in the first round. That guy couldn't miss a shot. Spalletta is just struggling. He's just clogging up his own center here. I don't know. Is he trying to open that up?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
If he was, it was not close down. Is that a broom stack? Nope. Broom's down. Thought we had a broom stack.
Live music is translating out onto the ice. Getting some looks from the cold.
We do have a lively club atmosphere here. It's 1:20 local time. Still a good 35 people in the club and live music.
Oh, if they can shoot this in for a biter, just enough. Very nice shot.
Jorge got a takeout here on GB. They're sitting 2. Hard to tell. At least 1. No, maybe not.
We got some serious entertainment going on here at the Anchorage Curling Club.
I gotta get a drink of water.
Alrighty. Yeah, I believe they did.
I don't know. He's about to do it.
Alright, G-Day. Looks like Michelle's throwing quite a bit of weight trying to get this outer 12-foot to curl in.
I gotta walk around.
It's curling. It's curling. Oh, not not a bad shot. Looked like a lot of weight. It's back 8 foot, but it's mostly protected. Shouldn't be too hard for the Harmon rink to drop one in on top of that. The Harmon rink, you're trying to follow Michelle's rock in. Looks like it's curling more than they expected. Racking on the front. On sheet B, it looks like Torgay's trying to drop one in. Pretty tight line, but we know that runs pretty straight on that side. Sweeping right away on sheet B. Must be a little bit light. They do everything they can to get it in. It's really light. On sheet A, looks like Deb's trying to get Donna to bring it in to the other side. This is fresh ice that they haven't played on very much yet. Gonna have to sweep that. Come on, ladies. Sweep that in. All right. Looks like it's top 8 foot. They're sitting really good position on sheet A. They got rocks in the top, they got rocks on the left, they got rocks on the right. Like on sheet B, Jeremiah's rink are sitting first shot way on the right-hand side of the rink on the inside the 12-foot. Looks like they're going to try to come in on the other side to split the house. Again, bunch of guards up top. Impressive shot by the Harmon rink. They did a hit and roll on sheet A to get shot rock. It's going to be tough for the Newman rink to get that one out of the way. Deb should probably be thinking about trying to come in the other side and just get a bigger bite of the 8-foot on the other side. They just finished throwing one that direction. Oh, she's talking about raising the center. It's a reasonable shot. Oh, it looks like on sheet B they're shaking hands. Looks like the Robertson rink has shown that they were in control, so the Jeremiah's rink is conceding. Yeah, they just did, yeah. Here comes the shot from Donna Newman. Right, trying to raise that mid guard at the front of the house. needs to curl a little bit more. Oh, they did the alternate raise. Oh, and just a little bit too deep. Just a little too deep. I don't know if they realize that they missed that shot.
Thanks for bringing it back. Still, love it.
I think John Seago's signing out of the play-by-play.
What? Where are you going, John?
You need to stand up for a day.
That's all right. That's all right. Come back when
I got a full beer. I'm not going anywhere.
come back whenever you can.
The fact that I didn't sleep last night is starting to catch up with me.
You think? On sheet A, it looks like Harmon are trying to put another one into the 8-foot just to secure their position. Looks a little light to me. Looks a lot light. Oh, it looks like Deb's trying to replicate the shot that they just took. I mean, the fact that they know the line, they might be successful here. Like Deb's shot is a little wide. They're not sweeping it. It means it's probably got enough weight. Oh, they're close. Michelle's sweeping it now, letting it curl. Come on hard now. Oh, little light. The Harmon team need points. They cannot. One would think that they cannot be satisfied with just one shot here. But while stealing, they might be feeling comfortable with a single steal. Oh, pardon me. No, the Harmon rink has the hammer. Yeah, they should be. Yeah, it looks like they're calling to try to bring another rock into the house on the side. So a little bit of confusion because they were calling for a high guard in their positioning, and so we'll see what they throw. Yeah, look like they're trying to throw the guard.
Why aren't you screaming? Oh my God, what the fuck?
All right. Looks like Deb's trying to come in from the left side, coming around and getting a little biter of the 8-foot. This is a challenging shot. They've always struggled with with the frost on the far outside edges, trying to get the weight just right. It's a very difficult shot. All right, here comes the shot. They're going for the sweep. Looks light. All right, so the Harmon team have one more shot to try to get an extra point in.
Sacrificed the lamb. It just didn't help us.
Didn't help us? Yeah, we saw
We
that.
gave it a try though. We minimized, yeah, but
We should have done it before the 5-pointer.
Yes.
that definitely wasn't our game.
All right, here comes Jeff Spalletta with his outside shot, trying to get 2 points in this end. It's the Hammerstone on sheet A. No, little heavy, sailing through. Does look like one red for the Harmon team, yep. Looks like the Spalletta team of having to put up a significant score on the board.
Michelle, you guys can't get 11 in the net. Why is she not worried about the 11 points they got?
Just because, that's right.
No, not No, that really didn't happen. That can't really happen.
This final game, sheet A, is that the Harmon team has made the first hit into the rings. They got a shot into the 8-foot. Newman team are responding with a takeout. Oh, looks like Sterling wide went on their guard. Looks like the Harmon team have conceded that teams can take out their own guards in the free guard zone rule. I don't know. So the Harmon team threw up a guard. It's a really good guard, about midway to the house. Looks like the Newman team are checking out that guard now that, oh, wait a second, no. There's only been 2, 4, there's been 5 rocks thrown. So I think they have the capability of taking out the guard. Looks like they're going after the rock in the house. Whether or not they get the rock in the house or the guard is both a good situation for the Newman rink. Weight looks pretty good. Line looks pretty good. Supers are sweeping. It's cracked on the guard, so it's all right. Yeah, not a bad shot. Harmon team trying another guard, but it's coming up short. Kick it out of play. All right, so here comes Michelle with the Newman rink trying to remove that rock in the house. Good looking line by Michelle on the stakeout. Supers are sweeping it. Gotta stay on it. Gotta stay on it. Gotta stay on it. Oh, she's flashed by. Not enough weight. Right. The Harmon team are continuing to guard because they don't have the hammer. This one looks light. Well, they managed to get over the hog line. Not a bad looking guard. A little wide. Okay, here comes Donna Newman's takeout. Sweeping hard. Good looking line. No, it looks like they're on the guard again. The shooter ended up biting the edge of the house. Looks like Barbara Harmon is going to try to throw another guard in place. I thought, wasn't it? That was a much better guard by the Harmon rink. Give Donna another shot at this takeout on the rock in the house by the Harmon team. Sweeping this one hard as well. Oh, now they're off. So they moved the rock. Just pushed it to the back of the 8-foot. So, same shot, different position. The Harmon rink are trying to put a guard up in front of that. All right, here comes Jeff Spillett of the Harmon rink, trying to do a nice tight guard on this rock that's in the house. All right, looks like Deb's shooting sort of a combination cold draw to the 4-foot with backing of the Harmon rock. like Deb might be a little wide on this one. Yeah, that's right. It's got a curl, it's got a curl, got a curl. Not quite enough. All right. So the Harmon team look like they need to try to put one into the forefoot. No hesitation by Jess Spalletta. Well, this is looking a little heavy. Yeah, he's carried it right to the back of the house. Gives Debs one more opportunity. So this is the Hammerstone. And they're shaking hands. So it looks like the Newman rink has pulled it off without having to throw the last shot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the live stream for tonight. We're going to get started right up again at 9:15 in the morning. We'll see you then.